Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatiliana binti Rosli.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I am Siti Suraya.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. I Nurul Idayu.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Amirul.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. I'm Nur Azlin binti Hashim.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Syafiqah.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatiliana and now I am going to talk about the background of Farm Fresh Malaysia. Lloyd White E has been growing in a small town in Perak who love nature and agriculture. In Malaysia, they were selling the product that were made from reconstituted or powdered milk. So, Lloyd White E decided to purchase a small plot of land in Johor from Farm Fresh Milk Sdn Bhd set up and imported 60 Holstein Jersey cows from Australia. Additionally, Farm Fresh was growing faster than Lloyd expected, and Azmi Zainal, who is his old friend, is becoming his partner to expand his operation and brought in Khazanah Nasional, the strategic investment arm of the Government of Malaysia, as an investor in the company. Besides, more than 10 years, Farm Fresh are known as Humble Farm in Johor, where now it is Malaysia's leading dairy brand.
High quality milk comes from happy cows. That's why we at Farm Fresh take great care of our cows. In our farm, the cows participate in a daily routine. That begins with a hearty breakfast and a good shower.
Hi everyone, I'm going to bring you to the journey of how Mr. Toy, the chairman of Farm Fresh, handling the crisis of his brand with public relations theories. Timothy Tia, the creator of Nufnang, the world's greatest blog advertising network, voiced his displeasure on his blog back in October. Timothy was dissatisfied with consistent results he got from sipping his Farm Fresh milk, stating that the milk he purchased was soured. Timothy managed to overcome his suspicion after the last incident and decided to give the brand another opportunity by buying the same milk again. Unfortunately, it appears out that all the flavor of that recently repurchased milk was also suspected of having curdling quality. This issue had caused a public relations crisis for the business, since Timothy was definitely not the only one who had a negative milk incident, because there were several people complaining. Mr. Louis Tuan E, the chairman of Farm Fresh, has expressed himself in multiple ways, including accepting the consumer perspective and viewpoint, dealing calmly and with integrity, as well as digging down the main source of the problem on concern. First step in recognizing the relevance of public relations is to determine who affected and how to communicate with them. The customer of Farm Fresh milk were the ones who will be most affected in this situation. In dealing with customer frustration and disappointment about the sourness in their Farm Fresh milk, Farm Fresh explained the problem on one of their Facebook posts and mentioned that any customer who was discontented with their purchase of Farm Fresh milk products will indeed claim a refund or even an exchange. Consumer will be properly informed about the problems of milk curdling and will be able to understand clearly from the company's perspective. Mr. Lloyd has recognized widely the challenges of running a fresh production business as the CEO of Farm Fresh, declaring that even little production chain mishandling may be catastrophic. He also indicated that numerous complaints had already been received as a result of the unintentional yogurt milk incident, and therefore it was heavy on him, leading him to ignore the cows on his farm, since he generally responds towards every criticism or inquiry personally. This proved that Mr. Lloyd is a hand-on-top managerial director, as he directly responds to each criticism and is not even hesitant to throw up his sleeve.
With 500 cables and broadcast television channels, thousands of newspaper and magazine and millions more internet sites, people often skip over or served by the ads. So, frequency is important to make sure the Farm Fresh can make their brand. To match with that, Farm Fresh doing a sponsor like at Kekal Bagata and to launch a new product or introduce new flavor banana milk. Farm Fresh can spend their money to run the ads to improve brand awareness and leave brand image. Advertising can transform public opinion, creating a more favorable impression. For example, people can aware of expanded capabilities on advertising. Publicity identify useful aspects of brands and offering like a speech, interview, comments, or social work by the Farm Fresh. Farm Fresh can representative ambassadors and present the same media outlets as possible with published ideas. Completing the story written in a specific format to inform local media outlets about newsworthy events or business information. For example, Farm Fresh runs general launch release, events, new products, or exposition of a brand.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today I will present you CSR and Press new release. For the CSR, during Ramadan, Farm Fresh also make their donation to people around Selangor and Kuala Lumpur who really needs their help. Farm Fresh also has donated a total $500,000 to Yayasan Diri Negara to be distributed especially to students affected by the loss of parents due to COVID-19 pandemic. Farm Fresh also have made charity run. The sponsor RM2,500 in kind to naturally power the charity run participant to raise money for AIDS awareness with Medical Society of Misti Malaya. For press new release, company take aggressive action to affect the publicity and force in their marketing environment. Such company even hire lobbyists to influence legislation affecting their industry and stage media event to gain favorable press coverage such as Media Prima, Astro and many more. Farm Fresh produced new product called Desero Cheese, the first locally made in Malaysia that emphasizes halal recognition and its quality. Cheese Associate now has opportunity to get this product in various commercial forms such as block, dice, flat and cream. Perhaps Farm Fresh has increased their customer loyalty as product is offered can meet the exact needs and requirement for existing as well as prospective customers.
Hello, I'm Linda. So I'm gonna talk about what type of PR strategies the company should adopt. Among the strategies that Farm Fresh needs to do is a corporate communication strategy. This strategy is particularly important as it is as a key step to the need to connect and communicate within organizations. The next public relations strategy is the crisis management strategy. This strategy is a specific plan related to crisis management that needs to be prepared by public relations in preparation for dealing with various types of crisis and related issues. In addition, public relations in each company must also play an important role and control the mass media because the media channel is the main source for the dissemination of news and related information. Through the media, public relations need to implement 3 strategies for management that can mitigate emerging crises and issues. In turn, Farm Fresh companies can also undertake environmental conservation practice strategies as one of the measures to increase their effectiveness and public relations initiative. This strategy is highly encouraged because Farm Fresh is a company that uses environmental materials to design the packaging of its dairy products. In general, the strategies that have been discussed are as a part of the measures that Farm Fresh can implement for the management of the company's public relations. As we know, every company does not run away from experiencing various types of crises and issues related to business, whether it is a crisis related to the product or the reputation of the company. However, this measure should be prioritized to address various types of crises that can affect the company's reputation as well as the company's performance.
Assalamualaikum to Madam Soraya and all my friends. I'm going to talk about conclusion. As we know, Farm Fresh is a well-known dairy product, so it is very important for the relevant management to maintain the quality of the products from any damage. Dealing with any public relations issue is never a good thing, but for Mr. Loy, who is a CEO of Farm Fresh, seems to fully understand the concept. Mr. Loy only requires a certain amount of calmness and sincerity to overcome this crisis. The way Mr. Loy apologized to Mr. Timothy by sending him an email and also a free mixture of Farm Fresh products to him is really inspired many people, including Mr. Timothy himself. We can see here that Mr. Loy really has turned this crisis into an opportunity in rebuilding his reputation and his company. That's all from our group for Farm Fresh Mid-Crisis presentation. Thank you for your attention and listening.